Okay, okay. There's the audio. Hello, Bae Sun Young. 안녕하십니까. I hope your day is going pretty good. You probably have to go in for. Do you have to go in for work today? Did you have to go in for work today, or do you only have to go in tomorrow? In the meantime, hello everyone. This time we're doing something a little bit different. Today I am not using the H pattern shifter at all. Today I'm going to be using the paddles because I guess that's what exists in this car. What's going to be happening today is I'm actually going to try and see if I can beat the real life record of the Subaru Project Midnight. I think it's a WRX. Maybe it's like, because I mean, it's not tuned by STI anymore. I think when I looked it up, it was tuned by like a Vermont Racing or like a very specific branch of like Subaru. Basically, I was obsessed with hill climbs. I was looking up a ton of races that like were similar to Pikes Peak because I was crazy about Pikes Peak. And so I found a couple in Italy that were cool hill climbs. I saw videos about Mount Washington. That one seems really cool. But then there was one that was kind of like weird that had a lot of hype. Because when I was imagining a hill climb because of Pikes Peak, I was imagining like full sending it from the bottom of a mountain to the top of the mountain. But this one I saw was just like people doing this like really short little race that seemed kind of flat around like hay bales. And I was like, what is this? Looked up more into it and I saw this beautiful, beautiful car. And I think it's just a WRX that's been heavily modified with aero. It's all blacked out like it's got the Subaru Rally livery, but it's like in a shiny black on the matte black. Let me see if I can, yeah, show you the car. You can kind of see there. It has like a polarized, front lens. This model that I'm using, the Aero looks pretty good. Looks pretty much like the car. Unfortunately, I'm going to be trying to practice still being in the inside of the car. It looks like whoever modeled this did not really maybe finish or even try to do much of the modeling on the inside. They did have the car shoot flames out of the hood though, which is cool because the car does that in real life. So I'm glad that they did that part. But yeah, this race, the Goodwood Festival of Speed, the Goodwood Hillclimb, is one that I learned about last year. And it's really interesting because it's like 1.16, I think. So it's like just barely longer than a mile. And I'd say it's not as technical as Pikes Peak. But Pikes Peak has like 130, 135, 151 turns. This has maybe 5 or 6 that you really have to think about. It's almost like it's halfway between drag racing and rally. Because it's like, it's really fast. That's a scary thing. It's really fast and it's really thin. And then there's like kind of a chicane at one point. So it is hard. It's hard. But it's like very fast. And there's like a lot of flat out sections, mostly flat out sections. And then a couple where you have to just kind of throw the car to turn. It's a cool event. And seeing the Project Midnight in videos is just, it's got like an aura. It's got presence. So it's like kind of insane seeing it. I want to see it in person someday. I think that'd be cool. Yeah, I think it was Scott Speed who was driving it. And Travis Pastrana was at the event. And I think at the 2025 event, the Project Midnight set the fastest course time, which was 45 seconds. Very fast. Yesterday, I did a little bit of finicking around just to like kind of get a hold of the car, just see what the mod was like. The mod, unfortunately, I think is not resolved. Like, there's some sketch things about it. I might tune a little bit in the middle of the stream today, but like when I took off ABS, like there was no stability. Like I would brake and the car would be like, okay, well, I'm going to end us both. So I am going to be driving with ABS, which I've learned I don't usually like when I'm trying to take corners fast, but I literally could not figure out how to make it work with this mod. I don't know what's going on with the car. I even tried lowering the car. Um, Maybe I need to do more with the camber, but I tried lowering the car, changing a little bit of the suspension, but didn't matter. Didn't matter. The car, just as soon as I would like give it some brake, the car would just rotate. Which don't want on this course. This course, we want grip. And like if you watch the video of when they're doing the Project Midnight, they even comment about how, especially the rear tires, I think, of the Project Midnight are huge. Like they're super wide tires. They're like special tires because they were just trying to get as much grip as possible. So yeah, our goal is to get as close as possible to 45 seconds. Yesterday, the best I did, and it was in a third-person view, so maybe a little bit of an advantage, was a 55 second. So 10 seconds to lose, which in some races, like Pikes Peak, 10 seconds, not so bad. There's many places you could find a handful of seconds. This course, not a lot of places you can find seconds, so 10 seconds faster is gonna be tough. We'll see what we can do. I'm probably gonna crash a lot, but we'll just have fun with it, and yeah, at some point I might have to finick around with the car. I'm sorry the dashboard is not very well done. Hopefully the person who made this mod, thank you for creating this. The reason I'm doing this now is because like when I first watched the videos, and it was around the time I was setting up my Assetto Corsa, and I was looking in like all of the mod groups, like, is there a Project Midnight? And there wasn't, and now there is. So I'm very grateful for this, at least. And it looks like some of the specs are correct, like the horsepower look like they did accurate in the weight. Yeah, whoever made this, if you see this, thank you. And if you ever want to like finish it, I would love that, seeing the inside of the dashboard. It'd be really cool, I think. And also the sound seems a little off, but you know, it's just probably someone doing it for fun, which is awesome that they did it. Eventually I kind of want to like crowdfund getting certain custom cars created, because like the Liberty Walk Lamborghini Miura, I think, is one that I also really want to have created, but it doesn't exist. There's like one video on YouTube that shows there is, like, someone has done a 3D render, but I even asked the guy in the YouTube video, like, oh, where did you get the render? And he was like, I honestly don't know. So I don't know if he like took the clip of the render from somewhere else, or if it's, I don't know if it's like AI generated from video or some crap like that, but that's something I hope exists at some point. Yeah, without further ado, I'm going to have a little sip, and then I'm going to start trying to warm myself up. It's going to be ugly at first. This is a fast course, and it is hard to control this car. It's also weird. It's weird for me to do paddles now. My car has paddles, and I tried using them a couple days ago even, because I kind of want to use the paddles when I go to Pikes Peak next time, but it's different, and it feels different than using the H pattern. So yeah, a little weird, but I'll figure it out. Thank you for coming, Miss Sun Young, and I will make sure I have my monitor on so I can see the chat, and then we're gonna get going. Sheesh. Okay. See those flames? Ah, yeah, see, that's a hard one. That one, I think, for me, is the hardest in the entire course. 'Cause, like, it's such a deliciously fat, not fat, deliciously fat section. It's a deliciously flat section, and I also feel like because it is like the major straight before the like kind of end. Oh, why is my mouse like? It's like screwing it up. Come on. Can I like get it off the screen? Yeah, maybe if I do like that. Um, it's like really hard to like pace because you don't want to brake too early because then you don't have the speed. But if you brake too late, you do what I did and you get a good taste of the hay. Yep. That's another thing. If you don't pitch at the right time, you just get understeer because you're going from like flat to like a square right. So yeah, if you don't hurry and do things in the right order to be able to have the weight going in the right direction, the car just keeps going. You just keep going straight and there's nothing you can do. Oh yeah, now that the mouse is off, I can actually, okay. It's going to be a lot of experimenting. That's what today is going to be. I'm just going to run through the course. Ooh, that was ugly. So despite being insanely ugly, we were still able to get like a 55.7. So like we got places we can do better. I just need to be much less sloppy. It looks like around that area with the chicane, there's a lot of time I can make up. But I know I did the beginning much smoother on my clean run last night. I'm just trying to like push the envelope maybe a little bit too much on this first section. I didn't get down to second fast enough. No. It's kind of funky because like with the pedals you can definitely I need to learn more about the stability of the pedals and how you're supposed to like downshift and stuff with them. Because like if you just like push the clutch in and you were like 5 4 3 2 1, like it wouldn't do anything. So I'm used to like giving pause in between my shifts as I'm braking, so I can like let the engine brake kind of like slow the car down in between. But with the pedals, and also if you just like are in the clutch for too long and then you're like trying to manipulate it in the turn, you can like accidentally clutch kick and just zoop. I really think I need to study English. I'm not understanding what you're saying at all. Don't worry. I'm talking kind of fast, and also I'm mostly talking about car terms and racing terms. So it's not important vocabulary. Don't worry. Oh. Ah, just a little too far off. Yeah, got too much wheel off onto the grass. And that's the crazy thing. If you go and watch like the Goodwood event, like the actual race, uh, most of them do get two wheels on the dirt in a lot of places on the track, and it's crazy to watch because yeah, it's like halfway between a drag race and a rally. So like they're going insanely fast, and when they hit the dirt with like half of the car, it's just like an explosion of dirt, just poof, and then they get back on the track. And sometimes people crash. Um, I saw Pastrana roll the car. He rolled the car on this one. Ah, too much inside. Oh, okay, okay. We found some time. We found some time. So that was like a 52, but the problem is, um, we got too much wheel. We got like probably three wheel in the dirt. So yeah, if you get more than two wheels off the track, your lap time is like invalidated. So gotta do something like that again, but keep it on the track. Yeah, it looks like there is kind of like a engine braking effect because it seems like if I do it like instantly, like brum brum, that's what I tried to do that time experiment. If I pedal down too fast, it looks like it does kind of almost do kind of like what a clutch kick would do. Because yeah, it felt like it just kind of. Whoop. Aw, I'm glad. Hope your day is going good. Three off. Killed him. Oops. So let's see. Where am I going off? Mostly on that second right. And then just that problem after the flat section. I gotta find a good angle. Good timing also for the downshifts. I wonder if this is all-wheel drive. Because that time I tried letting off the gas while I was turning and it didn't feel as good. Makes me think it's not rear wheel. Ah, too much. was a 51.6, but we got too far off the track. Need to have a clean run. I don't think I've had a single clean run today, but we are getting faster. I gotta get more consistent with that turn. What did I do that one time where it was good? Dang it again. We'll get practice here though. I wonder if I jump down to second going straight. When I apply the gas, it should apply more force because it'll jump into a power band fast. I wonder if I can go down fast, kind of angle it, and then punch it in second if I prepare better. I don't know. Just thinking. We'll see. Bad timing. Gotta get the timing right. Again, I apologize. It's probably going to be a lot of this just me doing, because it's only got like 5 or 6 turns where you're trying to do it at max. So it's going to be a lot of me doing the same turn over and over and over again. What did I do that one time? Because, yeah, I feel like I'm not getting the stability I want. Maybe I should have gotten on the gas when I went to second and threw it. But yeah, that time I was trying to do some of my kind of my Scandinavian flick techniques from rally simulation to see if I could bully it into the corners. Let's try it again. That one was too fast. That one I just was understeer city. Come on, boy. That was almost too much. Ooh, 52-2. So our fastest time of the day, though, I think was like a 51. What was it? 51.6. But that was bad. That was a bad time because we had more than two wheels off the track. That first turn still, I know I can do it faster. I've done it several times, much more smooth. I just need to figure out the formula. I think they make you start at a stop. I don't think it's a rolling start, so... Because you have to launch. Oh, that time. That time you're gonna oversteer, god damn it. Alright. Maybe I'm turning too early. Maybe I need to relax and turn later. I feel like that's a bad decision, but we'll try it. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that was a bad idea? Thought I'd try. How? Ooh, almost too much. Ooh. A clean 51.49. And you know what? That one was actually kind of pretty. That was pretty good. Still somehow have to shave off about 6 seconds. So we're almost halfway of what we need to be cutting. I definitely think I can push the envelope in the chicane a little bit more because it's not a true chicane. I need to find a better system of approaching the what I consider the crux, the problem section, the kind of the flat right into the square left into the like skinny hail bells. Yeah, those two sections, and also just having a consistent start. I think I could maybe work on it a couple, 2 or 3 more seconds. And then it's just going to be hoping we get like a god run or something. But might find more and more as I get into it. Oh yeah, we need to have just a stop start. Oh boy. still a 51, but it was an ugly 51. I was ping-ponging, pinballing. Sorry, not ping-ponging. What the hell am I saying? Pinballing. I just lost my flow because I screwed up there. But I just screwed up. I think I can hit that chicane in third because it's not a true chicane. I just need to figure out how to do it without killing myself. So we need to practice that. Pretty good start though. Brake a little later than we usually do. And then only 2. And then I lost some frames. Ah, shit. Still at 52, even though we absolutely destroyed the car. Dang, we were doing so good. I wonder, I need to just, that's the thing that they talk about is like, Jimmy Broadbent had like a pretty good video out. And he was talking about how there's variables, like way more things go wrong on a racetrack in real life, and you have to be able to adapt. I get flustered still by things. That's something I need to do better at, because like I guess even with a frame drop, I should not let it ruin, you know, the next 2 turns. Because we were doing good enough. I think we could have been maybe even sub 50, because the car spun around a bunch of times and we got a 52. We were spinning for I think at least 2 seconds. It's possible we can break 50. I'm getting kind of hyped. I just need to not suck. Get good. Waited too long to downshift. Stepped off the brakes. Well, no. Yeah, I did step off the brakes and I wasn't on the gas. I wasn't on anything. I need to stay focused. Nope. Only brake, didn't gas in at the right time. Absolutely lost it there. I don't think I want to be drifting. I wasn't ready for it to go as well as it did. Still, even then, I think there were, in the first couple turns, there were still some things I need to improve. Ooh, almost sub 50. 54. Whew. That takes a chunk of brain power each time. Alrighty. We got this sub 50. I want at least sub 50 today. We're so close. Less than half a second. I can definitely tell we can get faster in some of these sections. Come on. Yes. $49.2. And a 49.2 is almost a 48. So we're getting pretty close. 49.2 means we have about 4 seconds we still need to shave off. That time, the chicane was pretty nice, but it's got me wondering, can we push it even faster? We had kind of a weird, like it was almost like we were kind of drifting through the square left, which was a little bit sketch, honestly. And I still feel like those first two turns, I know I've done them smoother before. There's got to be a way. I got to find the line and the timing. That's those first two turns. I just trying to push it just a little too much. Nope. Yeah, I could sense as I got closer to that one. Wasn't happening. Just thinking. I even did worse on the launch there. am I being so weird now? Let's see. Trying to think. Maybe if I brake earlier, but then cut harder. Oh my gosh. No, no. I mean, that was interesting. Maybe there's something to that. Like doing not quite a drift, like not quite a Scandinavian. I don't know. I still feel like a grip turn would be better, but... Ooh, I got bumped. I gotta pay attention to those bumps. Actually, I'm gonna go slow. It's gonna be boring, but I want to look at that turn. I should have gone slower. So go up. We got kind of a funky crest. And then... Maybe I'm going to the left too soon. Maybe I need to just ride the right side until... Until what? And there's kind of a dip out there. So maybe I can kind of wide and then cut. Just need to make sure I don't crash into the hay bale. We'll try it. We'll try it. Too far. Let's try this though. Hang right. Aim for that. Oh. It's because there's like the crest and it goes like right left, like right on the crest. And with that speed, you're kind of like being pushed up. That sucks. That's a tricky one. There's got to be a better way. Just kill that guy. Sorry. Why didn't you do it that time, huh? Again. We'll practice this though. Maybe if I cut left to right. Absolutely kill myself. Travis Pastrana. Alright. Ah! Just trying through new things, throwing it out there. Because I think we were right up against the limit, just kind of crossed it there on the chicane. I don't know how much faster we could do there. Again. Maybe I'll try that technique, but pretend I'm over on the right. Dummy, dum. Nah, let's practice this. Yeah, fourth is hard on that. Even sucking, you know, we're below 55 now, so that's good. Dum, did it again. Trying weird things. Trying to get weird with it. I think I was about to blow up the car because we got like a warning. Is that like the ABS warning, or what warning is that? I'm distracted. I ain't focus. I'm like trying to do left foot braking. Because I think it could make me more reactive. Oh, what the fu- I think I'm on the clutch. Stupid, no wonder. I got that F1 brake in the freaking... Alright, here we go, try again. Ah, almost pulled off. Yeah, left foot braking is going to take some getting used to. But I kind of liked some aspects of that. What am I doing? Absolutely cooking that. Just not in a good way. Also, one sec. I'm going to... alignment, dampers, suspension. Let's bring it 30. Why is the left, right like that? Let's try this. How did I do that back then? Come on, we can beat ourselves one more time. Damn it. I need to figure out both of these sections. Both of these sections are killing me. Now don't fuck this up. That was a pretty good start. No. Just the crest makes it so hard to manage the weight. Come on, come on. Tried to push it too hard at the chicane because I wanted to catch up with myself. I don't know how the frick I did that right after the flat out, because we were almost drifting there, but still turned out okay. But I know there's got to be a way to do it grippy that's faster. Why the fuck won't you turn? Very ugly 51 because I'm trying to push it to the limit, but I also lost my line and my flow because I flicked too hard. It's so tight, but the chicane is not a true chicane. And my brain, it's like zug zug, but it seems like it's not. It's a little more generous than that. So I need to not pull it so I don't lose traction. Gotta figure out how to turn you better. Definitely lost it. Trying to almost feel like I have to bully it. There's got to be a better way. Whew. 48.4. So about we want 3.5 seconds. We still got to cut if we want to beat it. There's gotta be a way to do those first 2 turns faster. There's gotta be a way to get into the chicane faster. There's gotta be a way to do the chicane faster. We've still got a few more seconds I think we can find. Oh my gosh. I don't know if the steering wheel doesn't feel straight. I don't know. I'm probably going to kill the guy again. Yeah, it's hard to tell when it's just this little C29. But sometimes I can just kind of like, I get a weird feeling. Yeah, I have to start changing the like roll bar at some point too. Horrible. Back too early that time. Dang it. I'd love to not have ABS. I would love to not have ABS. Ah, I freaking hate that turn. Ah. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way. What is the way? I do not know. No! Oh man, I really want to hit that turn nicely, but I'm struggling. That was pretty bad. Whoa, wait, was that actually better? That's 3.5 seconds. Weren't we 48.4? So that's like a tenth of a second slower. What happened to my other ghost? Did it delete my other ghost? That'd make me sad. Restart a couple times, hopefully it saves the ghost. Kind of drifted again at that one. I don't know how we're going to resolve. There's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way for that turn. I feel like I screwed up so much on that turn and the first two turns. Better. Ah, fuck. He's crashing out. No. Those first two were so beautiful. And then that third turn just sucked. Now I'm doing that again. A little sloppy. Got off my flow on the chicane and just pinballed from there. Because I knew I had to push the envelope a little bit in the next section because, like, my ghost was right behind me. Even for being so ugly, we're getting closer to 50 even when we're ugly. Getting down to third before I even see the curve was kind of good for me, but I still feel like there's gotta... just the crest makes the weight so bad. But I feel like there's gotta be a way to hit that faster. Like, I just feel it. There's a way to do that turn faster somehow. I'd also like for that turn to not be so... Oh, who knows what's going to happen. I need it to be more consistent. I was going to say both of those were really sloppy. Oh, you want to turn now? Cut a little too much. I gotta find the limit there. Probably have to be off the brakes when I hit the chicane. Oof. Damn it! Too far off. That would have been too far off too. A very ugly 48.5. Ghost still managed to beat me by like a little bit. Think we found a good idea for the chicane though. I feel like we are approaching perhaps finding consistency in some of the sections. Come on. Hold me now. Okay. We got this. Why is it so pretty sometimes and so ugly others? That was bad. Fuck. We had a good thing going for a second there. Somewhat. I feel still that turn just leading to the chicane still just sucks. Chicane wasn't as buttery as I liked it. Sometimes I can't get in fourth, but sometimes I gotta be in third for that one. It's tough because I get cut hard enough that the force doesn't pull me into those hail baskets on the left. They've got some grace there, but in real life, it just depends on where exactly those hail bales would be, because I don't think you can really like ride those very well. I bet you catch on that, your car is just going whoosh. Ah. Fucking idiot. Ah. Did pretty good on the first couple turns. A little wacky on that third, but we made it in for a good position against the chicane. Chicane wasn't so bad, could have been maybe a little better. But now it's that turn that's screwing me up because we're coming out of the chicane hotter than we were before. And when I pinball, man, does it ruin everything, which is very fair. Should not crash the car. Should not crash the very fast car. Excuse me. A little bit too much in the dirt. Got off the track. All right. Way too late. That was a throwaway anyway. We went off the track. Too little braking. .48.4. I think we had gotten a 4 at the previously, so maybe that's matching our close to our best time. Only a tenth of a second. We need 3.5 more. Come on. Feels weird. I think the steering wheel is not straight. I did fix it, okay. Trying to push it. We gotta get more seconds. Okay, okay, be serious, be serious. Man, should I pump the brakes? Like, what do you want me to do? Let's try that. Unironically, kind of worked. What the heck? Didn't work that time. Maybe we'll try it for the first 2 turns. I don't know. Sloppy. No. Feels weird. How could this happen to me? Come on. I turned too early like an idiot on that one after the chicane. And still, shouldn't have gone to first. I don't know. I think the square left before the chicane was still stupid. Still just busted. Why am I doing that now? Where is my ghost? Is it not saving my ghost? Because I got a 48.4 and I didn't see the ghost. That was a 48.6. That's like probably what, my third, fourth best time for the day. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to exit this because I want to get a new ghost that is actually relevant to what the heck I'm doing. So, we're going to end that. Close. 48.402. Best time so far. So yeah, we haven't beaten our best time in a while. So that was the uselessly deceptive ghost. So we're going to reload. I don't know how you can like update it from the same session. But we're going to bring it back. So that hopefully I can see like a ghost that actually gives me better input of like where I need to improve. Although I kind of feel like I have a general idea of my problem areas. Shit, I didn't save my settings. Maybe we'll raw dog it and then we'll change the settings again. Boop, let's go there. Okay. There we go. Okay, well, changed the drag and the height of the car again, but we'll see. Maybe it's better that way. Okay, I don't like that more. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go arrow. We're gonna turn the wing up a little bit. We're gonna go back here. Try that. Yeah, also this thing, why is that so far on one side? Yeah, we're gonna go low. Lower that car. Let's try this. Okay, that sounds like it would be really nice except for the sliding, but looks like we have a better angle now. We rolled into a sub 50. Jeez. Might be a little better. Pushed a little too hard. Flung it like on the chicane. Okay. Pulled it in a little too tight. That was horrendous. Let's see. Let's also change a little bit here. We don't need that much fuel. So let's do some weight reduction. Doobie doobie doo. Huh. Do these numbers all match? 40, 40, 34, 34, 28, 28, 50, 50, 45, 45? Okay. Clip the wall. Ugly sub 50. But it looks like on the last turn, maybe if I just pull it in tighter, I don't need to let off the gas as much or brake. Maybe that is one I can kind of pinch in tight. We'll see. Just locked up like an idiot. Oopsies. Whoa! What was it? Was it a 48.4 or a 48.2? I think it was a 48.4. So we cut off 0.3 of a second. Nice! That's something, I guess. But our ghost is probably still not accurate, but like we were pretty close anyway, so it doesn't matter. That was unfortunate. First two were kind of nice. Need to do a little more. Too much. Nah, too much. Too much. My little brain. Ah, fuck. It's just a little too off the track. That was bad. We hit the wall. Bad line. Not good, sloppy. Flicked it again. Ah, man. Ah. Hit the bump bad. Did we already beat a 48.2 this run yet? Because we're at a 48.18 now. So just shaving just a little bit. Whew. Not smooth enough. Too much throttle too fast. I'm like pinging off that inside now. Why am I doing that? Did not approach that second turn well at all. Why am I doing so bad on these first two again? Come on, can we beat 48? I'm just gonna give my brain just maybe like 30 seconds. Just a little. Yeah, I've been going after it for about 2 hours now. It's a very short course, but you do it over and over again. It's a distance. Whew. Oh, okay. Just a little too much. You'll be on the right, left, right. Abysmal. downshifted, but I didn't brake. Pfft, stupid. Oops. Not enough. 48.7. Whew. We're getting some consistency now, but not getting faster. That's that corner. It's giving me problems. Clipped it. Whew. No. Can we squeeze? Should not kill my traction. Oh, that wall was right there. Gotta find a better way there. Damn it. Oh no. Well, give it a few seconds, 30 seconds. Check my phone. We'll hang out. Because my brain is breaking, my back is aching. Sheesh. Oh, what have I got? Oh. I'd love to break 47 today. I don't know if we can. I'm gonna try. I don't know how much longer I got in me because I feel like I'm just going to keep getting worse if I get too tired. I should save my settings though so I can keep tweaking from here. 47. What can we do? Because I don't want to get those tires off before the chicane. Because I probably wouldn't feel like I had to push the envelope on the chicane as much if I didn't. Now I'm losing so much speed. I'm way more consistent there. But on that really hard left turn, I feel like I'm just losing so much time now. All right. Idiot mistakes. Just trying weird things. Thought I'd try that. Did not work. Didn't expect it to. Maybe I should have gone down to second there. Why are you so dumb? Sorry, I hit the mic. What is it when that guy... I can't remember if he just crashed or if he like rolled the car, but he's like, why am I the stupidest person in the world? it's like a rally. I think he like broke the car pretty early or something, and I can't remember, but he was so mad. He's like, why am I an idiot? Nope. So I think a big thing that's tripping me up is I think I try to cut right because I want to have a better angle. But I think when I do that while I'm braking, if I slap the dirt, the car really wants to lose its footing. So I got to be less stupid. That one before this one was nice. So bad. Let's try and do that this time. Don't cut. Still kind of ugly. That was good though. That was not. We just don't get to practice that turn enough because we're dying all the time. Bad. I think there might be something to that, like braking more on the straight and staying on the tarmac. A little better. No. My ghost makes it kind of hard to see the turn even. Might have to turn the ghost off at some point because I can't see past myself. It would be nice to be in front of the ghost at that point though, but I keep screwing stuff up at the beginning. Downshifted too early that time. Opposite problem. A lot better. Locked up the brakes like an idiot. And getting a flat 50 even when we're making like huge mistakes. So that's nice. That's like around the time of their like qualifying laps. Oh, way too wide. Ah, too tight still. Now I'm going too far on the right. Ooh, it's infuriating, but it is fun. God, I want to break into the 47s today. Locked up like an idiot. Not getting it facing the right direction. It's because the snake's left and cuts right. Such a bad turn. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was close. We're stuck in the 48s. Somebody help. Dumbass. Still 48. No, 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 no. Tried to get a little too much. Shit. If I could have hung on to it on that turn, I might have been able to beat myself. I was catching up. Yeah, I had one tire off. Oh, too fast. Ugly, ugly, goddamn ugly. Trying to find the time. Woo! Let's go. Be free, car. Be free. 47-3. But you know what? 47 is pretty close to 46. And we even kind of screwed up. When did I screw up? Probably the worst part was that one turn, right? Right after the chicane. I think I kind of hiccuped there. Or maybe I hiccuped in the chicane. I'm going to eventually watch replays. I doubt it saved my ghost as the new ghost. Maybe I'll do 30 more minutes because I feel like my brain is about to explode, but if I could break 46, that'd be pretty cool too. Hold on. I want to... save. Hold on, I guess I have to type. Goodwood. Yeah, man, I should write the track first. Because I know what car I'm in if I'm in the car. Stupid. Okay. You can beat 47. You can beat 47. Dumbass. Yeah, my timing on the shifts even was off. Why are you so stupid? Braking late because I'm seeing myself getting scared. Why are you like this? Such an uncomfortable turn. Did my chest... 15 liters. Okay, so it did save. I was like, it feels different. What's happened? Should figure out more. Maybe if I tweak the settings a little more, maybe I can push a little more. Let's see. Oh. Suspension. Oh, we're going all the way down, baby. 10. 15. 25. 20. Let's see what this does. Made the same dumb mistake, but it feels better maybe. I don't know why I shipped it up to 5th. I don't need to do that. Why are my starts feeling weird? Got stuck half on, half off the track. Bad launch. Oh my gosh, why didn't I... I didn't even think about that turn. My brain was thinking about other things. Too tight, and I was doing good. That sucks. bad weight shift. Too far off the track. Nice. Yeah, it was a little sloppy that second. That was very bad. Let's try and practice this though. Don't clip the wall. That's our second time getting a 47 though. So it wasn't just a one-hit wonder. We got another 47. So we're getting better. We're finding strats. Where did I fuck up? Second one. The second turn was a little stupid. I still feel like there's got to be a better way. Although kind of our acceleration into... Oh, and the one right after the chicane was horrible. Okay. A little too far off. Another 47, 47.6. Now we can break 47. We can do it. Just need to cut another half second off to get into the 46s, and then that's close to 45. Yeah, that was a little off. Why am I doing that now? I'm like hitting the angle wrong. Dumbass. We got ahead of ourselves, but then we crashed. That turn, whew, come on. If we can master that turn, I bet we could get sub 47. Got greedy because I saw myself in front of myself. So I already made mistakes. Hit the curb. Stupid. Bad shifts. Try a little something different, didn't work. Hooked onto the curb. Too far on the right. Yep. Don't get greedy. Two. Nope. We need to practice that corner. low 48. I felt slower, yeah. That's bad. No good. Come on. I meant to shift down, but I shifted up. My brain is probably just breaking. If I just not clipped. Gotta figure out what to do on that turn. Clipped it. Damn it. Ah. Let's try something, okay? Wait, so which one is which percent? Hold on. Brake pad. Oh my god, let me. So, what is it gonna feel like if we do the opposite? Maybe that's better. Let's try again. I actually don't know if I feel that much of a difference. just want one more clean run. Okay, maybe we'll try toning it down. We'll go, so that's 60. What happens if we bring it further down than 60? One clean run again, come on. That was all really shit. Oh man. I don't know. I feel like I can't tell that much of a difference. Okay. My brain is breaking and broken. What was our best? It was like a 47.5, 47.4 or something like that. I can't remember. Let's see. This. It'll tell me the time when I get back to the content manager. Best time was a 4.7317. 47.3. Oh. A whole 2 seconds behind Scott's speed still. Phew. Just goes to show, I mean, I had like a million tries. I've been at this for like over 3 hours. And also there's no like fear or risk of death. So that obviously does play a part into it. I'm in a living room. So, you know, I'm not like Han systemed in, stuck. I'm not feeling G-forces on like the turns. Um, so yeah, what they do is like seriously impressive, but I'm not giving up on this challenge. One day I'm going to beat that time. I'm going to beat 45. I need to learn more about the tuning. Frick, I forgot to save the last bit of settings we changed. So when I get back in, I'll have to load and then maybe tweak a little bit more. But I'll watch some videos. I learned a little bit about tuning back when I was working on doing Pikes Peak and especially Gunsai. Just trying to like tune up the car, change the settings so it behaves better for the track. But yeah, this one is just so fast, so short. So I'm gonna have to find a way to get an extra 2 seconds, basically 2.5 seconds, because I want to beat 45. It'll be possible at some point. We'll figure it out. Thank you to anyone who tuned in. Again, this one's probably to anyone. I'm probably gonna edit this down into like a more concise video, and then eventually, like hopefully, if I beat the record, I can splice it all together and create kind of like a narrative video. But yeah, sorry. It was me doing often just the same 1 or 2 turns, maybe 3 turns, over and over and over again. But that's how you get better. I mean, I'd say I did overall improve in some ways from when I started, even at the beginning of the session. At the beginning of the session today. So hope to see you guys again. Thank you to anyone who ever tunes in or watches this video. Take care.